Oh, morning, boys. Overlay. There we go. Welcome to hopefully a pretty decent day of price action. Hopefully. Bum ba da bum 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 bum. I didn't just end the stream, did it? I don't think it did. I got worried then. I thought I accidentally ended the stream. Okay, there we go. My throat does feel a bit off today, so if I'm not a bit more talkative, that's why. It feels a bit like, I don't know, just off. Feels like almost infected, which isn't ideal because I'm going to London this weekend, hopefully. So pray for me that I don't end up sick, because that would suck ass. I don't think we get London low, probably. I do think we probably just reject from this imbalance that we're in. What do you boys think? I'm not really sure as well beyond this high, like where to target here. Other than like all the way up there, but that seems a bit much. Similar sort of thing on ES. Let me click. There we go. I need to write something. Let's do it in all caps, actually. Is it going to be visible if I make it orange? Yeah. Not really. Let's make it back red. Oh, you fucker. I wanted to just type it, but I suppose that'll do. And let's put that all the way up there. If NQ heads back up, I would be looking for a point of control tap-ish 24.950 range as TP1. Okay. 24.950s up there. Okay. Good morning, Mr. Dompey. This light is like a bit sensitive on my eyes today. This little stream light thing. Definitely like 913. But we might open, I mean we have opened, so. This is absolutely something I could long. Quite possibly. Not if it does it like that though. Yeah, never mind. So there's that 15-minute gap fill. I would honestly expect higher prices from there, just because this expanded during London's main move. Which is a bit annoying because that now becomes my high for a market structure shift, at least at the moment. ES left equal highs up there as well, which is nice. There's a 15-minute order block out. No, it's not. There isn't really one. The 5-minute is though. The 3-minute one's there. Then it's just bounced off. $1 minute's down there. There's the 5-minute order block. And the 1-minute order block. All getting hit. Looks like one's London low. Bye-bye. That's first presented. Did it also just drop into a new day opening gap from today? I have also gone ahead and marked the value levels, which I sometimes mess around with. And I believe, if I have it marked right, it just hit my previous day value area low by 1 tick on NQ. Ugh. It's cold in this house today. That's first presented. About 15-minute can get go. Nice potential short towards Asia low, really. Morning, Mr. Chad. Morning, sir. Not as sure that I'm willing to take, though. It does look quite aggressive to the downside, but needs some form of not some form of buy side sweep. I mean, I'm looking for longs, and it looks like a nice place to long from, like a nice area. Retraced most of this yesterday and overnight. Retracement. This could be continuing lower and going for, like, I don't know, something on the daily chart. Previous day's low is worth marking out, actually. If it wants to reach all the way down there. That first presented short was pretty juicy. That would have to be a pretty hefty stop loss though. If you were being cautious of that higher fair value gap, you need to just stop like really up here somewhere. So like barely a 1-to-1. If you were confident in the first presented, you obviously could have had it a bit tighter, but I don't know if I would personally just wouldn't have felt comfortable having my stop like there. Feels like it could have got tagged and then still played out. Yeah, it's ES is first presented there at 9:37 compared to NQs, which was at 9:32. Yes, he has even nicer, or just as nice, sorry, not even nicer, relative equal highs from overnight. So I'm thinking 10 AM is going to offer a reversal at the moment. That's my thought process. Nice BNG action off the open from both. We do have news. We have 10 AM medium news, Chad. I'm just double checking to make sure I'm right. Yeah, 10 AM medium new home sales. Which is something. It's enough for me to do something with. These fib levels that are on NQ, by the way, are this daily wick, which is something ICT has been teaching in his 2025 lecture thing that he's been doing. Just basically it teaches that when you're at all-time highs, extend these premium wicks through the candles when you're at all-time highs, and treat them like fair value gaps. And by the way, premium wick, he also explained that a premium wick is just a wick that's above the candle. So like this candle, that the wick on top of the candle is a premium wick, and then the wick at the bottom is a discount wick. Is the exact ICT lingo. So like yesterday, we dropped into the upper quadrant of that wick and found support there, rallied higher. So I'm thinking maybe come down, test the high of it again, sweep out some of this Asia liquidity, or yeah, Asia liquidity. Or I don't think it will do this. If it does, I don't think I'm going to get a long entry. Or come down to previous day's low, sweep previous day's low, test the midpoint, and then reverse. I think I'd prefer to see something more like this though. Asia sweep, upper quadrant, and then higher. My throat is like really, I didn't realize it was this bad. It's so sore. Oh, you only care about red. Yeah, if you only care about red news, there's no news today. I think I might need to go take a nap after this stream, boys. My energy is zapped. I did record a video though today, so recorded, edited. That was a bit of a sussy 9:44 wick. So I'll post. I'm gonna post that like literally right after the stream almost. So if you've not had enough of your KAICAP fill on the day, then be sure to go check that video out right after the stream. I'll probably post it like over the lunch hour, something like that. Oh, why do you... Ugh. The fuck? That's weird. Nope, I'm out of water. Pretty lackluster open so far. Holy chop indeed, Cody. 10 AM news is coming though. Medium impact. So that's what I'm waiting for. Holy yawn. Just put me to sleep. Need to wake up. I need to fucking get hyped. It's time to trade. Here comes Asia low. I don't know what I've done to my thumb, by the way, but oh my god, my thumb has been like killing me for fucking weeks. Like weeks and weeks. Like anytime I press back on my thumb there, oh my god, all there, it just absolutely kills. Don't know what I've done to it, but it's like we're getting really noticeable. Like strained my thumb or something, I guess, I don't know. But it's pretty hard, pretty impossible, not impossible, pretty annoying thing to injure because, I mean, I'm left hand dominant as well, so that's my left hand. Probably looks like my right hand on camera because inversions and stuff. But yeah, it's been a right pain in the ass. Nothing on the 5 down to the 3 to look for any sort of reversal. There is a 2-minute high there, but at the moment we're still going down. 2 days of down when it looks so good to go up. Previous day's low. Maybe we just melt off. Like, maybe. This looks pretty, continuation to the downside. So then what do we have? This is Tuesday's low. Where's the low of the week? Down there. Both NQ and ES swept Asia, yeah. They both retraced overnight, so I mean, really, we could be seeing the start of some sort of move lower from the looks of it. Here's that upper quadrant. But we're pretty close to previous day's low now. How long has it been since we got previous day's low sweep? Like, look at the daily chart. Since Wednesday last week. It's been a full week since we had a previous day low sweep. And even that previous day's low sweep, like, didn't close. It just wicked and... yeah, and then before that, we've really not had a previous day's low sweep in a whole minute. We've had 2 previous days low sweeps, like, the entire month, basically. One at the start here. And then the next there. Tell me you're at all-time highs without telling me you're at all-time highs. Thank you. God damn. One to start the month, one in the middle of the month, and one to end the month, maybe. Pretty cool reaction off the upper quadrant there of the daily wick. You'll like that, Dumpy, measuring the wicks. Premium wicks of the candles. And then grading them into quadrants, not just high, low, and midpoint. 10 AM news in 6 minutes. This could just be continuing lower though, like we have these fair value gaps in here. So it could continue lower because previous day's low does look pretty nice, obviously. And there's nothing in here really that tells me like, oh yeah, that's a nice high for a market structure shift. I'm gonna start deleting some of this liquidity just because it's becoming less and less apparent. It is a nice place actually for it to reverse, given that we have 10 AM news. I'd want to see 10 AM news provide the displacement, and then I can get long. What you doing, ES? See, ES is digging a lot deeper into that. This previous day's low on ES, quite a ways off. Or what I would also not mind is if we form a nice high in this fair value gap here, come lower, take previous day's low, then break. That's also nice. I'm gonna really have to like shut up because every time I talk my throat's just itching. It's got like that, you know, that terrible like swollen feeling, where like in the back of it, not even in your throat, like under your neck here, like my gland, or whatever it's called. Feels like it's swollen. Hate that feeling. So what's interesting right now is that it broke below that. This is like the high of that wick, broke below it, bounced off the upper quadrant, and then it seems to be stalling back at the high. Maybe to continue lower to the midpoint. Or we can break it, that's also cool. 10 AM news is going in 30 seconds, so let's see what that does. I really don't hate a short in here, it's just not my model really. For previous days low. Something like this. Even that. That's a bit nicer over risk to reward on the 3 minute. I don't think that's a bad trade if someone took it. That is like a variation of my model which I potentially could have taken, but I'm gonna just let it slide. You did have to enter right on the 10 AM news, so not ideal, but that's for sure like not a bad entry. And then you could even target like the midpoint of that gap there, or the wick for like a 1 to 2.45. It's feeling like a melt off sort of day again. I'm not sure we're gonna get the reversal that I was hoping for. Seems like we might actually be forming some sort of potential long-term high up here, which is weird because they're equal, so you'd think that it's not done there yet, but at least for now I guess. Whoa, Spike her. There she blows. What was that? 3 minutes after the news. Weird. Maybe we will get the reversal. Not very clean one though. Nothing in there really gives me 2022 vibes. Yet. But we did disrespect these. We didn't really, because that volume balance is there. So, not really much of a shift upwards yet. Did ES sweep anything important? Not really, no. Pretty sussy of this reversal point here. Pretty sus. .15 minutes Sibi tagged. Yeah. So the fact that it stopped so shy of previous day's low too. Like that's unfinished business right there. And now we're melting off. I need some like previous day's low, so yeah, exactly, Chad. I need something for my throat, like a throat soother or something. That'd be a nice short there if we break that low. From that further ICAP there, that'd be a nice short. Even in the inversion, to be honest, that'd be a nice inversion or a nice short from the normal Sibi. Where was the London liquidity? There. Yeah, I didn't get back up ready to retest that. That 3 minute did get respected, although it wicked all the way up there, it still closed within it, so. Chad's in short. I think I'm gonna still stream, but I'm just gonna take my webcam off so I can turn this light off, because it's really fucking with my eyes, I think, because I'm a little bit ill. And that way I can open my blind and get a little bit of natural light in here. Or, to be honest, I can just put the webcam back on. It's just not going to be like with that light on. Because that light really just fucks my eyes sometimes. 10:06. Nice. So the inversion play. I was thinking of shorting there, it's just not my model. So it's a bit of a pain. Because I can like frame all the logic behind shorting there and targeting like down there. Just can't do it. Yeah, I think so too, Chad. I just can't get in it because my model isn't there. I would have shorted from that fair value gap that I've drawn out, which, like, at the moment looks like a pretty solid entry. Yeah, I mean, you could leave a partial really for like, you can go for 765, 750, maybe 750 if you're like looking for liquidity pools. 750 is like the next big one really, or like all the way down here at like, yeah, 765 or 750 would be like a runner opportunity. Oh, me too, Chad. Me too. The video I'm posting today is very, like, relates to that exact comment a lot. It's literally just like a 10 minute video of me just ranting, which is like some of my better videos, I think, when I'm just kind of getting it all off my chest type video. this can break higher, I might long it. If we can break above this high, this 1004 high. No, you're definitely not alone, Chad. Definitely not alone. Don P's been long for some time, not great sitting through it. Yeah, that 15-minute close looks potentially like some sort of retracement. Also, we very rarely, not rarely, but it's not common for us to open at 9:30 and like that candle be the high or low of the day. It happens, but oh wow, it's happened quite a lot recently actually. If I take this headphone out, is the other one still going to work? That's what I want to know. Sure is. I look like an Uber driver right now with one headphone in. You closed? Yeah, I wouldn't feel too bad about that short there, Chad. There was a lot that made sense. Didn't beat yourself up too much about that one. Like I say, I was the only reason I wasn't in short is because my model was there. Otherwise, I would have probably been in that short with you. This doesn't really look very displacey to the upside. 2 minute looks potentially like good, but. And the 4. What's the high of that? 830. So that's this high. Need to get above that high first. Oh, my eyes. I genuinely think I might have to have a nap or I'm going to go to bed so early tonight. I don't know what's wrong with me. Something's hit me like today. It's like, it must have been this afternoon. My dad did literally walk into the house like last night and be like, he was like complaining that something's not right with him. So if he's passed me a bug, I'm gonna have a problem with him. Gonna have a serious problem. Oh, that's a tough journey. Let's measure it, Journey. Yep, 68 points. Bum, 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 bum. The good old 10-20 reversal. We have SMT at these highs. Maybe we'll get previous days low, just after some chop. Pretty uncertain though. It is potentially finding support here at the high of Thursday? Wednesday? I think it's Thursday, yeah, Thursday. Potentially. We'll see. Holy chop. Let's start a poll. Ask question. Holy chop or holy chop? And then you can choose holy chop. Or, this might shock you guys, holy chop. Actually, we'll do like a question mark. It's like holy chop, or it's like holy chop or holy chop, like, you know. Like, is it a for sure a holy chop, or is it like holy chop? Maybe it's chop. These types of days are always so frustrating, where it's just like one, like, kind of directional run straight off open, and then a whole bunch of none. It's about to be like the end of Wednesday's trading and me not taking any trades so far this week. I think I've had like 4 trades on the entire month. 4 out of 20, so like just under 25% of the month I've been in a trade. Doesn't sound too bad when you put it that way. It is, but it doesn't sound bad. On the higher time frames, this still does look like, and by like higher time frame I mean like 15 hourly. It still looks like solid continuation to the downside. Oh my god. Excuse me. What a sucky New York AM though. Again. Who could have thought it? Generally gonna have to start switching to London. Look how much nice, like, London just, saying that. London it had this little like back and forth, and then just like the last hour just went sideways. A breakout from this range that we're in right now would be nice though. But the longer this takes, the longer I'm likely just to close the stream and go and put some drugs in me to make my throat feel better. Kind of like this as a buy side pool right now. I mean, we have buy side pool and sell side pool right now. Price is not so efficient, yeah, so it would seem. I think I'm gonna call it a day. That's an hour of sitting through more chop. We have high impact news drivers tomorrow, so hopefully tomorrow is the what I hoped today was gonna be. But yeah, doesn't seem like we're gonna get out of this chop until like maybe another 20 minutes, and even then I'm probably not gonna get a trade off of it. So if I do, I'll probably sit here and watch just in case, and if I do, I'll post about a trade. But I'm gonna leave the stream there. Appreciate you both coming and hanging out. Hopefully we get more. What was the end goal of the poll? We had holy chop 100%. But yeah, that's all from me. I'm gonna leave it there. And I'm gonna go stick some medicine in my throat to make me feel better. So hopefully I feel 100% for tomorrow's stream. Because I'm going to London on Friday, and oh my god, that'll just do my head in if I'm like a little bit sick. So yeah, I will catch you boys tomorrow at 9:20 AM. And if you trade before then good luck and good trading. Catch you later, boys.